Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Cleveland Indians. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity too, 94 to 96, and he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slur, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is Adam Eaton. A pitch out. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
A ball and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
The 1-0. is taken, strike one. Hits this one hard the other way. Kipnis is there. Bare-handed for one. To Santana to get the double play. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for him with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Allen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Washington, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Steven Strasberg gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasberg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the 1st, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
In now for Cleveland, number 35, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Strasberg with a check at first. And the runner back. Lindor aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner goes for second. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Robles is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Yasiel.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig. First pitch on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. Now a throw over to first, and he's back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he fouls this one off. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. His past numbers with Steven Strasberg, batting .500, 4 for 8. That evens it up 1-1. And the 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and two now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. But fastball misses 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport. But he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
1-2.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike three called, and there are two down.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In is Gerardo Parra. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 2. Kluber sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. Nationals gone in order. They're down 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Friend
for the
Reyes.
Indians,
He'll start things out against Steven
designated
Strasberg
hitter,
as we get the inning underway.
Reyes.
From the stretch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
Striding in for the Indians, Greg Allen. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past numbers with Steven Strasberg, he carries a .421 batting average. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. In his career, Kipnis has just over 1,000 base hits in his career to this point. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. The 1-1. Catches the inside part of the plate for a strike.
1-2.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Standing in, Victor Robles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Bases are empty. One man out. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Fastball's too high here. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The catcher, Roberto Parra.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Hard ground ball to third. Rendon is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, number 35.
Coming to the plate now, number 35. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Three and two to the Indian center fielder.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now Carlos Santana hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Strasberg on 1-1, fouled away. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
In now is Yasiel Puig, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Strasberg is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 2-0 Indians. Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Pitch popped up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball three. Waiting on deck is Howie Kendrick. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Kipnis has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Indians 2 and the Nats 1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop. More home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it is. The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Striding forward now is the DH, Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That misses 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Three and 0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. He is a heater in there for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Allen is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for it.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
In now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Back to the top of the order now. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Into the box, number 35, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Tribe lead this one 5-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For Washington.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the letters 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Gerardo Parra. 0-1 the count. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two and one to Gerardo Parra. Drilled to the right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. One run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. A bouncer to the left side. Kipnis. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. Nationals go quietly. They're down here 5-1. At the plate, Carlos Santana, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Here it comes, 2-0. Nope. 3-0. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Here it is, the 3-0. It's a fastball center cut.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out, 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Standing in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
on his way out to the mound now, the Washington manager, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasberg. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Javi Guerra takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Javi Guerra.
Franmil Reyes will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Victor Robles digging in now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Number 7.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right?
Trey
How about that?
Turner.
One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Stepping into the box, Adam Eaton. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 out, nobody on. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Nationals gone in order. They're down 5-1. Now in the box, Greg Allen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat.
Greg Allen.
He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Now the pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Another payoff pitch, and that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
0-1 pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Ripped on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Roberto Perez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Allen at third. Kipnis over at second. Perez on at first with nobody out. Another one sent foul. Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
The 1-2. Curveball low, blocked by Suzuki. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Eaton. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batter.
Man, this is a
Number
spot
35.
where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
In now, number 35, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep onto the home run porch and gone.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Now batting. The first baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
1-1 the count. Santana waiting on a 1-1 to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Ready with the 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Now a big swing by Puig, and he got a lot of this one out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig as they push this lead up to 9 now. we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this both offenses are taking advantage. Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an get-me-over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Ramirez is off of first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he's back standing. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. 3-2 pitch. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in once again, Greg Allen. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First offering on its way. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Turner there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out the third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Popped him up. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Wander Suero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51, Wander Suero.
Now batting, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Ramirez.
Into the box, Roberto Perez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. on one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. There's one. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, number 35, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Kipnis at third with 2 away. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Gerardo Parra. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Allen over to his left. 1 out. And look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Stepping up now, Kurt Suzuki. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 3-1 now. This is popped up. Santana in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game that 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Digging in, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 35 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nationals leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And this is low, ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 is up and away, but called a strike. Pitch on the way. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Yasiel Puig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A 1-1 count to Puig. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Last time through was a base hit.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Now the 1-0. The 1-1 is laid off of down and in. The 2-1 taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Nats 1. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Swinging a soft liner, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Into the box, Adam Eaton. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros, and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Rendon.
Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-0 delivery. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run is in to score from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings, as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Nick Woody comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Nick Woody.
Juan Soto will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First offering on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. popped up. Perez has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, and another double play right here would certainly end this game. Let's see if they pitch him the same way. Hard in, soft away.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And a glove flip for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
10-2 the final in this game. The Tribe jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Corey Kluber is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. The loss goes to Steven Strasberg. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.